Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth. We're about to do Episode 3, The Kidnap Turnabout Ladder, Final Confrontation, Former. Whatever that means.
I mean, there's gonna be a ladder of this.
No, there's somebody dead over there.
Oh my god.
I got pants.
Meekins is
belts,
down.
not pants.
He was bisected.
Oh,
no.
They cut Meekins in half.
Who cuts laterally? Nonsense.
Sicko.
Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe?
Use your eyes, sir.
Just on the other side of the fountain, sir.
God, they cut his head off.
Was it out here in the open all along?
No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out of here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Then let's get down to it. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Necklace is the obvious thing.
I'll go straight to that very quick.
What do we have here?
Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? Oh, and it's a Pegasus. And now it's horse and the wings. And that's you always rode on a Pegasus. And hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver too.
I'm stealing this.
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible that these two?
Hold it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you?
Well,
Just pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence.
how can you tell?
Look here and read off what you see.
Lauren. Hey, it's a name that's engraved on this. Lauren D. Miss Pop's pendant.
Lauren D's no.
Apparently, it's Lauren D. is engraved in the back.
A high D.
I...
Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper.
No, you don't understand.
No, it can't be her because the fact that Wolf Boy is the one who thought it first. It's like, it can't be real now. It can't be right. What is this? Remember, this is you, Maya.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember if I did any voice. I don't think I did.
All you
Slightly
did is
deeper.
just be trying to do deeper, and you just sounded dead. So you can just still sound dead if you want.
Up to you.
Lolly, I can't believe you are one of my kidnappers.
Lance.
You're kidding. Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers?
Yes.
All right, so they're defending her love.
It was me. I held Lance hostage.
Obviously, we're all in it together.
It turns into a musical.
When Lance killed your father, and then he's using your love for him as a smokescreen to now have you take the fall, and he just gets off without anything.
Oh, this true Machiavellian schemer.
Well, because you gave her a ring pop.
Bought her lifelong love, the ring pop.
I mean, it's like an everlasting gobstopper. She keeps licking that thing, and it's just not shrinking. Unless it was like 3 times as big as that.
Oh no.
Whittling it down.
Tongue is cut to shreds because of it.
So, Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers.
Hey, Pops, this thing work?
But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved or over.
Hey, guys, case closed. It's solved and over. Get the car ready. I mean the special one for this young lady.
Hold it!
Hey, again, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it this time?
Are you proposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in this murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect.
We found it.
Found what?
That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass.
It's got the horse on it too. Everybody has that same brand.
Yeah, it's the police gun there. They got the Bronco shooters. Country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are. I mean, true.
Who you calling a sham?
The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon.
So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see.
And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. To recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon?
Yes, I killed him.
I can't believe it.
Thanks for the confession.
Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed.
Got you so sure of yourself. Got the culprit's own confession, some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for?
Miss Lauren Pops,
Yes?
I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that's happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder.
But why? I'm the kidnapper and the killer. Isn't that enough?
She's gonna cut herself, oh god. No, girl, don't cut your own bangs, no.
It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth.
She literally just pulls out a sharp weapon in front of all these cops. It's just like, just chill. It's like, oh, it's a girl, put those down before something really goes wrong here.
Yeah.
Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there a reason why you can't?
I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mutt. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear all about the evil deeds you committed today.
I really like the animation of her licking her lollipop.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
It's Pop's confession.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we'd get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
There, are you satisfied she's confessed to her crimes a second time? At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much.
Miss Pops, is what you've really said the truth?
Yes, it is.
If that's the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there's something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession.
It's Pop's confession.
Oh, you're finished. Allow me to retort.
Attention.
So we got the money. Assume this. Sorry. Last part's the important part, right?
Same time. Yeah.
Should we press it or just? I don't know.
I mean, probably see how he tried to kill you. Hold it!
And like what you did, because like you're not actually admitting to anything yet, as far as the murder.
Why do you think he did?
I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning.
Miss Potts.
Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Pops from the very beginning. Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Clearly, Lance was the one who was in the costume that tried to quote-unquote kill her. Because they both were the ones that were using the Bad Badger suits. And then and then uses something with the blank firing gun. And then swap out with another actual, I don't know. There's something here.
Well,
Yeah.
you take the gun off of the Bad Badger, because that one was just in the garbage, wasn't actually used. And that way you can pretend to be the one who is the Bad Badger, but actually you're like the Blue Badger, for example.
Switch out the head, but
Proto
instead
Badger,
holding
was
it.
the evil one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Anyway.
bullcrap. Bullshittery afoot.
Shenanigans.
I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely.
Huh?
I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you.
But why? We were total strangers.
He was your father.
It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over the money.
Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know what you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Pops.
Well, we got Lauren B.
Oh, I get the joke now. Miss Pops, because lollipop. Wow. It took me so long to get that.
Lauren Pop, Lollipop. Amazing.
Yep.
Let me just look at this in case I need to know more details.
Lauren D. is engraved onto this pendant.
I see that they wrote out her first name, but why just the D?
Maybe it's a result of poor planning.
I guess. Well, at least if I had to shorten my name, I could make it K Faraday. That way, even if you just sounded it out, I'd still say my name, K Faraday.
I suppose if I had to do the same, I would also abbreviate it as M. Edgeworth.
Hold on, I think you should abbreviate it as ME, get it? Ha ha.
Me.
Who would have thought that this little pendant could stir up such a strange conversation?
Alright,
Anyway,
so.
do we want this? Or do we want... What do we...
Yes. Do we show the thing of who he really is? Like, do we just show that? 'Cause, I mean... Or do we show the pendant? It's like, I'm not sure which...
I think we show the paper.
Okay, we'll try the paper.
Take that!
I guess we were wrong. My
Well, we'll
bad.
find out.
Miss Pops, you don't know, do you? This piece of evidence will tell you exactly who you really are.
Looking at it, I still don't feel anything within me at all. But now I really feel like I don't know anything.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, are you sure the one who doesn't know anything isn't you?
I guess this wasn't it. Alright, I should calm down and listen to Miss Pops' testimony once more.
Please, I don't need to.
Take another good look at what is in my organizer.
Hey, see, kidnappers also weep when they get stabbed in the back. Even as you betrayed the one you claim to love the most.
That's... No, you don't understand.
What's there to understand?
What's wrong, Kay?
I can't believe she was betrayed. I kind of feel sorry for her.
I feel a little sorry for her too. However, I also wish she would tell us the whole truth. Because there's something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession. We'll give another careful listen and see.
Alright,
Now
so
we
I'll
must-
press the last thing again, and this time
This
show
time.
her pendant and be like, the
Do it
D.
right.
Why do you have a D? This pendant is the one that you had, so. Then be like, because this pendant and this pendant, we show his pendant. Yeah.
This one then
I guess.
is labeled as hers.
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant?
This pair of wings, along with this piece of evidence, shows you who you really are.
Guess the horse.
Yeah, I wish you kind of just would have said that from the get-go, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these two pieces, so that I know what to do.
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right. They're the same color. They're even made of the same material.
I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus.
But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's?
You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be.
What? No, that can't be.
So the two make a set. Heh, just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything.
You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well. I'll show you with this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to this Pegasus pendant.
Now we do this?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the only one that's relevant.
Take that!
Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man.
I'm just thinking, is this one of those names that, like, if you rearrange it, it becomes the same letters? Because it might have the same letters, I can't tell.
I mean, yeah, the fact that we got a V in there, so I think it is. Yeah.
Rearrange the letters up.
His real name was Colin Deveray, the name that is etched on this horse pendant.
What? An alias?
I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. It makes sense given that he's written in Mr. Deveray's dossier. What I really wanted to point out was this. The specific section.
It's, in a way, it's what reveals the true meaning behind this pen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pen-E-Dent Prison. Because it's pendant. Pen-E-Dent Prison. Wife and soul daughter.
with a daughter, I guess.
Soul daughter, yeah. Take that!
Mr. Deveray had one daughter, and her name was Lauren Pops.
That's a lie. That person was not my father.
He couldn't come out and tell you that he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you.
So my dad was a creeper. Cool.
You still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot?
Not so fast!
And what is so funny, Agent Lang?
You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you?
What are you trying to say?
Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I've thought of another possibility.
Is that so? Well, let's hear it.
Another possibility.
Grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? It's no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario was perfectly probable as well?
Ooh.
So this is his version of how things might have been.
You don't have any proof that they didn't know of their true relationship, right?
And you're saying that the two of them committed the kidnapping together.
That's right. There's one really rotten family.
Is that really what happened? I'd better take a long, hard look at the evidence.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a soft, quick look.
What do we even have for evidence? There's also this. I don't know if that factors in. Might sneeze in a second, just warning everybody.
Gesundheit. Sounded intense.
Dick, mute the mic? Nah, just let it rip. Even when he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
That's one way to do it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
cute though, so it's
I
fine.
was also distracted. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's look at the statements again. So, we both knew. Alright, let's look at our favorite piece of evidence, the guy's crime scene notes on this man's corpse. Because that had a bunch of extra bull crap, so what does it say at the next page?
Gunshot wounds. Like a blood, the victim was killed elsewhere and then moved.
Alright, that's all that has, okay.
Stolen costumes.
In fact, this photo rally's a scam because one of them
Yeah.
only shows up for a show.
It's a scam. Like Ferris wheels and stuff over here. Is it just grass though?
see
Like they
her
don't even have
badge.
paths over there? What is this?
Walk into the wide open field. I don't know, maybe we should start pressing crap.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to press stuff. I don't see anything that particularly jumps out at me, so let's just start at the beginning so we don't miss anything.
Precisely. And what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter?
I've seen a lot of things in my travels. And I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing.
Not true that.
Yeah.
Friends
You
like
think they-
these, who needs enemies? Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well.
Was Kill Bill, wasn't it?
Huh?
Kill Bill, the friends like these. What, might have enemies with friends like these.
Oh, I mean, it might have been in there too. I don't know.
They're pretty common
was-
sayings, so.
Yeah, just
Oh, I suppose.
I wasn't using it as a Kill Bill reference.
Well, I don't know.
Like
I
saying
just
silly rabbit tricks are for kids. It's, oh yeah, like Kill Bill. It's like,
No.
or trick cereal. But yes, it was used in both. No,
It's not the same.
no, the other verse was they had to pretend that they didn't.
Because he was on the lam.
You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore, it's no coincidence the United Pair become involved in the House of Amano. Hold it!
One is a butler, and one is a friend of the son, you mean?
Probably thought that was their best shot.
Is that what you honestly believe?
Of course. Hold it!
You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives?
Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair.
Butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that they were, in fact, family.
Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well. No.
I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence.
Am I? Because I don't see you presenting any evidence to the contrary.
Without evidence, we're stuck in a stalemate. Agent Lang isn't wrong. This scenario is certainly a probable one.
We better hurry up and do something, or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad.
I know, but first things first. Is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct? Is the crime scene really committed by the two of them? By this father-daughter pair?
So we need evidence that it wasn't done by the two of them?
I mean, the fact that we think there's a third
Oh,
person.
the third,
involved.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's a step behind. He doesn't even know there's three.
Just assume he knew about it.
Just assumed he was on the same page, but no. Doesn't even know about the third. 3 costumes, right? That's the one we want. Or is it
Or
this?
is it the?
Not that one. That one just talks about the victim.
Yeah, so I
wearing the
guess.
costumes.
Yeah, I guess throw the stolen costume.
This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone.
What kind of proof do you have of that?
Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers.
3. Ready to throw hands.
4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Rest area's back room.
The Wild Rest area.
Oh, good.
I mean, when I need to go take a leak, go to the Wild Rest area.
Wild rest stop. Oh boy.
Go to Bucky's.
I knew you were gonna say that.
The spicy peanut spell. They're the shit.
We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as far as the other 3, we can assume they were being warned by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and the 3 folding chairs that we used in the hideout. It all clearly points to 3-man group. They believe this third person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping.
Who? Who is this mastermind?
Are they sweating bullets?
I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping.
It was you. No, it was this random lady you hang out with.
No.
It was your little girlfriend assistant. Her smug aura mocks me. Yes, it was Lance.
Well, the other
Terrifying
evidence.
Bob.
How heavy is that stuff in your ears? You're dragging your lobes. It's a mono.
Yes, this abduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us.
See the faces of your kidnappers?
I didn't see their faces, but 2. One was a woman.
However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said.
But I know I only saw 2 people.
This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them.
Ah, yes, about when you were being held. I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive?
I really don't remember much anymore. Honest. If I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you? Lance's testimony. I was kidnapped yesterday morning. He had me shut in that room blindfolded the entire time.
So why are you handcuffed?
That's what they used. I mean, they used the blue bat. This place has got handcuffs, we know it. But the kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone.
So all these cops, no one let you out of these cuffs?
we don't have the
This whole
key.
time they're just dragging you around, letting you stay cuffed. It's like, well, it's pretty easy to bring him in, boys. He's already ready to go.
I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could.
Through the underground passageway, I presume.
You okay?
Sorry, I really don't want to recall that horrible ordeal, but... Now you believe me, right?
No, not quite yet.
Mr.
Oh,
Earlobes.
how can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes?
Because he's a prosecutor, and because they're all like that.
I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to the cruel at times, then so be it. There's a sticking point in Lance's testimony. Let's see what he offers up when I push a little.
Lance's testimony. Yesterday morning. There's no button. Why can't I go ahead on this? Oh my god.
Do we just have to press everything? It's like, no, you're gonna get this in. Hold it!
I guess I must. Okay.
Can you tell us about when you were abducted in a little more detail?
It was a strange morning. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm.
And where were you when you experienced this calm?
Arby's.
Her family garden, of course. Where else could it have been?
Olive Garden, because when you're here, you're family.
Well, excuse me for asking. This child is more princess than a prince.
Excuse me, princess.
I was out taking a walk to shake off the morning blah. And out of the blue, someone from behind clamps a hand over my mouth.
You didn't see your attacker.
Must have used some drug to knock me out. Because before I knew it, I was off in La La Land again. When I woke up, I was in the kidnapper's hideout already, all tied up.
Okay, now we can move.
Now I can move. I don't know why I was stuck in that one point, but...
Okay, just glitches out, so you're gonna be forced. Okay.
Disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. Cuffed, was a stroke reluctantly let me alone. Then the escape, I think, is the important part, because, like... Could be
we can
otherwise.
just press that, and then...
Oh, let's press it and see what happens.
How did you manage to escape?
It was not locked, you fool.
I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked. Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape.
Remember our escape to be equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined.
Alright, so
Like, no, actually... Point finger up. Actually...
actually... Forgot about the sword. Somebody got fired for that blunder.
Oh, yeah.
Going into the fire, alright.
You say that the door leading out was locked, but was it really?
Handcuffs are... You can just hit his hands out of him.
Could only take him out when it was funny. Breeze. Okay, we're talking about that room behind the salon front, right? Or saloon front, not salon. The salon. Got my nails done. Look, I heard that it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right, China?
Yes, that's correct.
Then, take a look at this.
It's got a weapon. Is that a sword? It's not an especially reliable one if it's broken like that.
Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you could still use them. If that's the case, then why did you just simply remove the sword and escape?
Yeah.
Not simply.
Well, why didn't I was disoriented. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice it.
As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim.
Bold-faced lie from a baby-faced man.
But you did not, in fact, possess the key to this door. That is why you used the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own.
You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way.
And what would that be?
A motive. What else? The tender lender. Do you honestly think that an upright, pure boy, like purebred, inbred, would hatch up a completely pointless schemes of just kidnapping himself?
You're right, he was inbred. She mentioned the bread.
That's how they match inbred.
Oh no.
Look at these death things.
God.
A family to a rich father, and you get freaking loan company debts.
Yeah.
Daddy's allowance wasn't enough for you.
He's a gambling addict, you see.
To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is, in fact, a collections bill. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance?
God. Looks like
Like
it's
how-
hard being the son of a rich man, too.
Like how his father just picks up a thing that says it's from tender lender, opens the son's mail, and then it's like, huh, yep, love letter. Just like,
It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your own old man, huh? Alright, I give up. I abducted myself.
Lance.
dramatic wind blow.
It's over, Lolly. In this life, we really are bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with that 1 million, but now, that dream is over.
It's a shame you had to kill your old man. Now you're gonna burn for that.
Michael, don't leave me in here, Michael.
Michael!
Oh, Lance.
Then you're giving yourself up.
Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my Lolly. Oliver even helped us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back.
And actually, go to jail.
Think you're
turn
all
on
going
you.
to jail. Prison for everyone.
Maybe you didn't want to split the ransom money, that's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that
Contain a
room.
paper bag.
We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. Lolly left first in the Blue Badger costume. She's the Blue Badger.
Yes, because that's what we just found. Was her the pendant. And
Yeah. Yeah. He's the weird Proto Badger one. The one that hit us.
Yeah.
Oh, there was 2 proto badgers, wasn't there? Or no, there was not 2 proto
No.
badgers. The bad badgers. So where's the
There
bad
was another
badgers?
Bad Badger, but that one was just taken and thrown in the garbage and the helmet left on the ground. So technically there was only just the 3 costumes.
Yeah. So he was the bad badger.
That would mean that the person Officer Meekin saw was Miss Potts.
Turns out they're just stupid, and you saw the gun on the costume's hand. He's like, he's trying to kill me. Just fight him. Just like, what are you doing?
Right then, the old man just had to wake up. He was careless and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then Oliver put on a Bad Badger costume,
Tackled me and put a costume on.
took the suitcase with $1 million and ran. Contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. He had no idea that they were related, so I thought that it could only end bad.
I still don't believe it. That person was not my father. Because if he was, I just killed my own father.
Lolly, then it really was you. I was just framing you for convenience, and I think you actually did.
It's gonna be the thing of was the blanks. It's all about the blanks. She shot blanks at him and he just fell over from getting hit by the blank, but he was fine. And then the other guy did the coup de grace and took him out.
Chain of events.
That man was not my father. I mean, because at the stadium, there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the $1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot. The other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran scared for my life.
He just goes to point at her and just accidentally uses the hand with the gun stapled to it.
He's like, no, wait, that...
Tries to just hold it up in like a wait gesture, but instead she's like, he's gotta shoot! Unloads on him. No. Think the big picture's finally coming into focus, don't you?
Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you. So, Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was?
If what she says is true,
Are you saying she's lying? But why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve?
you would be surprised how often people lie without even realize it themselves, Carrie.
Every single witness we've ever had on the stand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happens so often. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? It would be so nice if we just got a witness that just told us the truth and then left.
Yeah, but the game would be so short because of it.
Those are the witnesses that are like, here's an affidavit, and then they just don't get called into court once, and then those are the good people.
Yeah, that's
So
like
like, here's what happened, and then peace out.
that's supposed to mean.
What I mean is, listen very carefully to her own confession once more, and you'll see.
Chain of events.
Alright, so let's press that. Probably hold it! Recorded moment.
Were you able to clearly see the gun?
Yes, I got a very good look at it while he was pointing at me. Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me?
Do we think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't know.
I don't want to believe it myself.
But it's true. My father's left arm was raised with a gun in it.
But he's right-handed.
Pointed straight at me. I'm about to die, I thought.
Miss Pops. Please calm down and take a deep breath. And then, would you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time?
Yes, of course.
To present his little file on him.
Yeah, because it's right
It
hand.
says he's right-handed. It's like, this is a very specific detail for it to randomly tell us this. I think this guy escaped prison, also he's right-handed. So it'd be like, oh yeah? You want to use the wrong hand.
I have here a dossier on your father. And according to this, your father was right-handed.
Then
The person pointing a gun at you from atop the stage was not Mr. Deacon.
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course. That badger has a model gun attached to his right hand. Which is why the only hand he could have held the real gun with was his left. Isn't it possible that it went down like that?
Just guns in both hands.
Kimbo.
Agent Lang, were you paying attention to what Miss Pops was saying?
She had a suitcase in the other hand. Or he did. I mean.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who has never set foot in court to catch it.
Enough with the smugness. Out with it already.
Ms. Pops told us earlier.
There was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with $1 million in it.
According to you, the bad badger had the gun in his left hand, which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops?
Yes, exactly. And I'm sure that was Bad Badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
If that's the case, even I could see there's a huge contradiction. And I'm stupid.
Yes, Miss Pops claims to have seen the bad badger. Yet the bad badger had both of his hands full. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong.
So Bad Badger, both hands were not occupied, or both are correct.
Both are correct, and it was actually the destroyed mirror that was in the room. She looked at a reflection.
Oh.
That's why there was randomly a broken mirror. She freaked out and shot a reflection.
There we have it.
I wish I could see the mirror, but...
It exists. I know it's real.
So you want me to see both are correct?
Yes, to the Ace Attorney answer. You're like, both are correct.
They are both correct.
Possible. It just leaves us with an irresolvable contradiction. Irresolvable. Solvable.
Yeah.
Miss Pop's entire statement rests on the fact that she saw his sunglasses and beard. But what if Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half?
What if he was naked?
Why was he swinging that thing around? This proves that there was a way for the Bad Badger to be...
Just wearing the head.
Yeah, he just had the head.
Because he was actually a blue badger, and he was put on the Bad Badger head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Take that!
The costumes have two parts to them, head and the body.
Oh, I get it now.
The head Miss Pop saw was probably really the head of the Bad Badger. However, it is not possible that the body of... that body was that of an entirely different badger.
A different badger?
Yes, or to put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. The body of the Bad Badger Miss Pops really saw was...
A proto-badger.
Yep.
So that's the one that he said he put on, right?
I believe so.
Think so.
Take that!
She was the blue badger. Nobody wanted to be the pink one.
Yeah. What the heck is it? What is that thing?
It's the proto-badger.
Yes, and it's a simple matter of process of elimination. Miss Pops was wearing the blue badger costume, so we could eliminate that one. And the pink badger was of the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. All that is left is the proto-badger costume. Miss Pops, who was the one who wore the proto-badger costume?
That would be Lance.
Not so fast! Are you saying what I think you are? The Lance Amano donned the Bad Badger's head and pretended to be Mr. Deacon? On top of which he plotted to shoot Miss Pops while wearing that hideous thing?
The stage that was set up in the stadium was nothing more than that, a setup. And its purpose was to lead Miss Pops into believing that she had committed murder. Standing there in front of Miss Pops and pretending to be the victim. It was all done so that she would pull the trigger.
She just fired a blank.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have to do all of that, huh?
There is but one reason, Lance Amano. You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon.
What?
No.
That's slander. Take it back. You take it back right now.
Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand?
I'm left-handed? What does that have to do with anything? You fool, you're supposed to lie.
Say I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah.
It depends. According to Miss Pops, our attacker held a gun in his left hand.
Well, I shoot right-handed. Ha. Who is what-handed doesn't prove a thing. And besides, now you're just being absurd. It's not like the Proto-Badger is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead, right?
Of course, logically, if he had been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us. But I believe he had thought that thought as well, and prepared accordingly. And this should be all of the evidence you need.
Alright, ripping off the blank gun.
Yeah. It's capable of firing blanks.
So just give her the blank shoot. And be enough distance away and then just fake it.
Yep.
We found one half of Bad Badger costume in the hideout, a broken one. It was not the same as the one the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. And that something is the model gun that the Bad Badger carries, which can fire blanks.
What?
Miss Pops, where is the gun you use now?
Pulls it out.
I threw it away into the sea.
That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was. Although I believe that we can safely assume that there was a model gun in question.
I've heard enough. I'll even spout so far as pure conjecture.
I admit that as long as a model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I am right is very high.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just accept it then. Okay, let's pretend that you're right. That the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor?
I don't know yet.
Heh, I knew you were full of it.
However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame.
Please wait a second. It's simply not possible. Because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance.
She saw the victim in the state of being restrained.
Tell me more, what Miss Pops saw.
Tell me, sweet little lies.
I came back to the hideout long after the other two. By that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape.
I mean, Edgeworth was the one who was tied to a beam next door, not... Just sees Edgeworth's quote-unquote black hair and it's like, yep, that's a 50-year-old old man over there.
Yeah, gray hair and black hair, definitely the same.
Well, there was a sunglasses head right next to Edgeworth. Maybe they just put that on.
They
It's like,
put
yeah,
the head
that's the
on.
guy.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
still got the head on him. He's just foaming at the mouth. He's wearing an ascot now for some reason.
It was all a dream.
Mr. Deacon must have escaped after the two of you left, right?
We thought that it'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the stage of the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone.
Whoever managed to escape, it looked like he was waiting until I was alone. He also stole the gun from me at that time.
And then the murder happened. Deacon must have overheard their plan to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pop saw the victim with her own eyes. Which means that the victim was still alive at that time, wouldn't you agree?
Why does that sound wrong to me?
You were there, Edgeworth.
There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens when I examine it in more detail.
What Miss Pops saw. Yeah. securely to the beam in the room next door. Let's press that.
Because I don't know if we have any proof that says we were in there. So
Because we can't present ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's present our badge, represent us.
You are sure that it was Mr. Deacon that you saw?
Yes, I'm certain of what I saw.
Went to the other room to check.
Nan said it was for the best that I didn't get too close to him. Lance, he's such a kind soul.
Then are you telling me that you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself?
I checked through the slit in the door that separates the two rooms. He had a badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure. It just had to be Mr. Deacon.
She saw a bad badger head.
This one that was left in the room.
Yeah. Get a load of this.
Objection!
Miss Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all.
It was me.
The person you actually saw was this person.
Hey, fair enough.
Miles Edgeworth.
It was me.
Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth?
I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me, even after I had handed over the ransom? It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken the $1 million and ran. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we can assume that the victim was already dead at that time. Well, Lance, am I right?
That's...
You showed Miss Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badger's head on. And then made your costume to escape together. Or so you pretended.
Huh? What do you mean, pretended?
Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape, and then doubled back to the hideout. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with the prop sword. He then escaped via the passageway.
Hold your tongue, boy.
just cowering behind him.
Don't get caught up in that tidal wave of words coming out of the Mr. Prosecutor's mouth.
Tidal wave?
You've heard a lot come out of you, but I've yet to see a shred of evidence. Victim's betrayal and the subsequent detainment. All of that could have happened while you were out cold.
That's right, you were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor.
Even if that were the case, Miss Pops would have still seen me tied to that beam.
I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were there or not, Mr. Edgeworth.
See? It would seem that you can't prove a thing.
Yeah.
All of it says somebody.
Who said that? Daddy dearest. Please wait.
Mr. Amano.
Oh, Miles, my boy. Looks like you've really given it your all. And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others.
Dad,
Let's see, you are the one in charge of the investigation, correct? Yeah, that's right. Sorry that my son has been nothing but trouble. You see, I'm a spirit medium. No, that's why I wear this outfit. No. Probably won't make up to anything, but I have some evidence for you. Oh, do you now?
Is that what I think it is?
It's the bad badger costume the victim was wearing. And a gun. It's sopping wet. There's guns all over it.
Couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found these myself. Appears that they were disposed of in the sea. No one in this country who actually obeys the law. There. Now. Agent Lang, please calm down. The heck is that scrap of paper?
This appears to be a letter from the chief of police. Please allow Mr. Romano complete freedom to do as he sees fit, it says.
What?
You see, I own the police. The chief of police? What the? Just who does he think he is?
The person who wields the highest authority in this area.
He's the one with the money. There. Now, there is no need to be so upset. I'm not a cop from this land. It's just been revoked. I'm not bound by the laws of your country. No. Wasn't meant to strong-arm you into anything. It's just a request. Only asking that you please respect the laws of the land. Can't really see no to that. However, returning to the topic at hand. Doesn't matter who found the evidence. Its value remains unchanged. Alright, now let's take a look at this new evidence. Already got the results back. At a special forensics research lab that I'm on good terms with conducted tests. They verified that the blood on this costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun, only fingerprints I could find were yours, Lord.
What?
Disappoint me, Miles. Can't believe that you would cause my son such stress and heartache. Thank goodness I was able to find the final pieces of evidence. All squeaky clean, nice and real. Yes, you have no reason left to push my poor boy around.
That's it. These are the case-making pieces of evidence. I'll be the judge of that.
Quickly run away.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
What's that in there?
It's a glass. From the mirror.
What is this? It looks like there's something inside the costume head.
Hey, they sparkle. I bet they're really valuable.
Sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. Why are they in here?
Inside the victim's costume. Why were they there in the first place? Nice.
Gun hand.
Gun hand. Can't look at that apparently. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't care. I can't look at the other gun.
Could this gun be the actual murder weapon?
It was to kill Deacon. It was originally stolen from guard by a victim during escape. Okay.
This bullet hole.
It looks kind of burnt around the edges.
Wait, those burn marks were left but the gunpowder. This is a most important fact.
It was a point-blank shooting.
Why is that?
Because it is proof that the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Burn is proof that he was shot from point blank. Which means he wasn't shot from the stage, or off the stage?
It
Is that what
had
it
to have been. Yeah. Had to have been right up in there. Well, these aren't the most definitive pieces of evidence you've ever seen.
Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince even Mr. Edgeworth over there.
This kid should be voiced like Bobby Hill. She's like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Dad.
Make no mistake.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Make no mistake. There are fingerprints on that murderous gun. They prove that it was Lolly who killed Oliver. Oliver was also after Lolly's life. So, Mr. Edgeworth, even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense.
So all I need to say is Bobby Hill, and you can voice act now. To do a slightly deeper voice. Like, I can't do that. It's like,
Yeah,
be Bobby Hill,
I
and you're
can't
like,
do
"Dang it."
adjustments. Like, I don't know what all these things mean, but like mimic this other person. I'm like, okay, I can.
Oh,
I
there,
can
I found
maybe
those
try
three
that at
characters
least.
to try to sound like instead from now on.
Oh, we broke the code.
We've unlocked it.
Yeah.
We're too broad. We have to be hyper specific.
Yes.
With fingerprints on the weapon, huh?
Oh no, this isn't helpful at all. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. But in the end, all I can do is watch on as she takes the punishment for her crimes.
That may be all you can do. However, I still have a case to solve and a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie.
You wound me. Why won't you believe me, even in the face of all this evidence? Decisive evidence. Okay, anything
Alright,
jump
go
out?
back to they prove that it was her. I'd be like, well, I don't know. If you try to do the point blank thing here, or if we gotta press, I don't know.
I guess we'll press first just to be sure.
You sure are calm for someone who is accusing his own girlfriend of murder.
You have it all wrong. Ugh, can't do the voice for long. It's collapsing.
It's fine. As the witness breaks, as does his voice.
Allowing her
It
to
all
pay
makes-
the price is a form of love. She says she also wants to pay back her debt to society, but... So I guess we throw that.
Maybe we could try. Doesn't work.
Nothing else seems to
attack
relate
and other
to-
things. There's the costume,
There's also
Badger Head.
this. What'd you say?
Badger Head is the one that has the info about it being point blank. The other one.
Yeah.
The one that he was wearing. There you go.
Yeah.
Gunpowder burn. Okay, it's not.
This doesn't seem like it's legit, so I'm scared.
Yes, no music stops, so...
Well, sometimes it doesn't. It's faked us out a few times that.
Yes, but usually the line seems to do with it more.
Can you pause real quick?
Okay. Let's see. I want to just press more stuff. The fingerprints. Let's ask about that more.
Those fingerprints. Are you sure they belong to Miss Pops?
There's no mistake about it. Through my connections, I had the best forensics techniques money can buy performed.
Sources that I made it the fuck up.
It's like, of all the voices I've done, that one hurts the most. Each one of the...
Nanomachines, son.
So every one of those lines will be nice with a nice chaser of water after. Okay.
Yes. Definitely.
I find that to be a bit peculiar.
What? You tried to pick an argument with me?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Yes.
Objection.
Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Pops' prints should be on the gun to even begin with. And the reason why Miss Pops' print should not be on the gun is...
She was wearing a costume.
Yep.
Still in costumes.
Yes.
It's simply not possible for Miss Pops to have left any prints on the murder weapon. Because while she was at the stadium, Miss Pops was wearing a costume.
There's been no mistake. We found fingerprints.
Well, Miss Pops, do you remember touching the gun at all at any time?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I did hold it for a little bit back in the hideout. I handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he had... when he and Lance left for the haunted house.
Retrieve the ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Miss Pop's prints found their way onto the gun. Do you understand now, Mr. Amano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Pops is the murderer.
You still don't have anything to prove that she isn't a killer, right?
You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer.
Oh, Lance.
But no way, I'm incredibly worried about her. That doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right?
That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence.
What? How?
The story that Miss Pops killed the victim at the stage in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true, because that was not a real crime scene, but a setup. This proves that the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all.
Costume.
This one, right? Yeah.
Yes, 'cause
Take that!
shot point blank.
Let us take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then I believe you will see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium.
Yeah, but
This is the part that proves it, that he wasn't shot there. And you have to point at the shot point. It's a
Take that!
bit silly, but so, I mean, that's what we're talking about. It's the shooting, so of course, but yeah.
The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Ah, so then you mean the murder Miss Oldbeg saw at the stadium really was?
Yes, she saw two people, but they were separated by distance. If the victim was indeed shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn.
Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor. Since you seem to know all the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is then?
Naya saying for so long that she can't do voices, and then all of a sudden her Bobby Hill is really good.
Wait, it's actually good? I thought I'd been doing terrible, but...
Yeah, and like
I
in
mean-
parts, it's like really accurate.
Yeah, some lines it comes out pretty well. Yeah, I wouldn't say you're
No, not like 100%.
you're not speaking, speaking in perfect accent. It's like, no, but I mean, you can tell what you're going for, and it is a unique voice, so it's like you are indeed doing something. So it's
Well, what
to be
I'm
celebrated.
what I'm taking akin to is like the earlier season where it was more raspy, and in some parts she's like nailing it, at least in my eyes. But for the most part, it's all right. Just in some parts, it's perfect. it's anyway.
Lance set me up to look like Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. If that's the case, then the murder must have happened prior to that. And the location where Lance and the victim were at just before I was imprisoned was...
There was a broken mirror at the haunted house, too.
Yeah, the haunted house.
And that's where they went off to go get...
They went to go get the money, so they killed him there, then knocked out Edgeworth and dragged his butt back.
Yep.
I've got it. I know the real scene of the murder. The real location in which Mr. Deacon was killed is here.
The haunted house.
Take that!
I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house.
The haunted house?
Yes, and I have proof that is highly likely that the victim was killed here.
Be everywhere.
Edgeworth just asked himself it as a question.
Take that!
What proves this?
These were inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror.
A mirror? What does that have to do with anything?
Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside of a costume.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous.
However, there's one place I can think of where there is a plethora of mirror fragments.
Killed him in the mirror dimension.
And that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose you killed Mr. Deacon with the revolver in the haunted house. After that, you stole the Blue Badger mobile to move the body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the Blue Badger mobile was stolen confirms this as fact.
Miles, my boy, say no more.
I'm sorry, Mr. Amano. I cannot do that.
Be quiet.
Yes, please do something. Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense.
Mr. Mano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, Gramps.
How dare you?
I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence.
Like how much money to make evidence disappear?
Call these mirror bits decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor.
What?
China, wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout?
Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house.
See, it is possible the fragments got into the costume there.
But Agent Lang, there were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low.
Probability? Zhang Zi says on Truth's path the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is do you have the definitive proof you need?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you?
Do I have solid evidence that proves a murder took place at the haunted house? The answer is no.
See? Since you don't have any, shut up.
I don't have the evidence yet, but
Field trip.
I'm certain the murder occurred around that time I turned the ransom over. At that time, the only people at the haunted house besides myself were Lance and Mr. Deacon. If I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, then I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder.
What now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agent Lang, I have a special request.
Yeah?
I'd like to prove you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission?
Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find out the truth.
Alright, permission granted, but you're not to touch a single thing, got it?
That won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth be brought to light. It doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is.
China,
I'm here.
put in the paperwork for the authorization immediately.
Understood. I'll get the Gatewater Group's approval.
Who was that?
No. I know we're all upset, but let's chill. Let's hold on for a second. There's no need to obtain approval.
Mr. Amano,
I'm bleeding from my throat. Agent Lang, please take a look at this.
What is this? China, read for me.
It's the deed to the haunted house.
I bought it.
the deed.
Read it out loud.
Gatewater Land Incorporated hereby bequeaths the property known as the Haunted House to Mr. Armano for the lump sum of 1 million, paid full in cash.
What?
Ho, as you can see, I'm now the legal owner of the haunted house.
Are you kidding? When did you...
It's on a park. You just buy a deed to it. You tell me this is like a real building. You can just have a deed to it. It's like, what?
I ran to the owner of the park earlier and we made the deal almost immediately. Well, quickly things move, and you can prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye.
That $1 million you paid. Don't tell me it was...
Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now.
You used the ransom money.
I wanted the haunted house. But Lance is a good boy. He even apologized for the kidnapping a bit earlier. So I do believe that I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's the way things are, so if you would please discuss things with me from now on.
Discuss? What is there to discuss?
By permission to enter the haunted house, of course.
While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Amano was out there preempting us.
Yeah.
Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Agent Lang wants you to arrest that girl.
That is such an admission of guilt.
And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper.
Oh, Mr. Amano definitely has the deck stacked in his favor here.
House always wins.
What should I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever.
Quick, grab Gunshoe's gun.
To be continued. We don't get to
Bring
know
the
that.
judge here and get a legal, warrant.
Judge, can we get a
Have
warrant
the
to go in
judge
there?
just beat him with a gavel.
Final confrontation ladder.
Be like, hey, it's a crime scene. I was assaulted in there, so I want to investigate the crime scene.
Just because you own a place doesn't mean that the cops are never allowed in there, so we can get in there somehow.
It's like, I was assaulted before you owned it. So. Okay. End of part.
Yeah.
Now, ladder. Final confrontation. Ladder. Will be what we do next time and finish off this case.
Yeah. Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Geez, that old guy's a real asshole, huh?